One of the most asked questions from my beginners are mostly, Dorkie, what item can I import and make a lot of profit from? Because my capital is very low, I don't have a lot of money, yet I am done learning how to import from China. I need something I can import and make a lot of profit. In this particular video, I'm going to be categorizing these items that you can import from China to wherever you are into 5 different categories of items that are beginner friendly, and they are also low cost items. It means that these items are not expensive to import, and at the end of the day, you are going to be making a lot of profit. Before we get right into the video, do well to like, share, and do not forget to subscribe to Simply Dorkie's channel. On Simply Dorkie's channel, I teach you how to start and grow your mini importation business. Let's get started. The very first one is going to be kit essentials. Kit essentials are very hot selling products that if you structure your business very well, you are going to be making a lot of profit, or you are going to be making a lot of money from selling kit essentials. When I talk about kit essentials, anything that makes the life of a child easy. And some of these things include clothing. Somebody will be like, Dorkie, everybody is selling kit clothing. Yes, all right. But you can bring in a little bit of spice into your kit clothing business. For example, recently I made a video on how you can start a unique kit clothing with the Pinduoduo app, whereby you get items very good prices on the Pinduoduo app, and you can actually pair them. Okay, so you can create your own unique combos that no other person can be creating, or no other person will be creating. So you create your own combos, and you can put all of these combos together, and you can create your own unique brand out of this particular one. If you haven't watched that video and you are interested in kit clothing, you can watch that video. It will open your eyes to a lot of things that would let you stand out in this kit clothing business. The next kit essentials is educational materials. Parents will always buy anything that will advance the education of their kids. Now, one example is this kit magic writing book. I even did an unboxing of it in my channel. I actually bought this particular one for my little boy when he was moving to his new class, whereby he was actually going to start writing. Before that particular time, I got this particular book and I sat him down, and he was able to learn how to hold the pencil very well. He was also able to learn how to write numbers and alphabets very well. And currently he's doing very well when it comes to writing. So things like this are things that can actually help parents support their kids when it comes to their education. Another example is this kit writing pad. I also unboxed this writing pad over here. This writing pad has been very helpful in my little one's journey this particular time, because I actually combined it with the writing magic book, and it did a lot of magic in the life of my little. There are a lot of kit essentials. All you have to do is to go onto 1688 Pinduoduo or Alibaba, and you are going to type in kit essentials. One thing that you get very good searches is for you to translate it into the Chinese language. That is, if you are working on 1688 or Pinduoduo, translate kit essentials into Chinese language and search it. They are going to give you different options. You are going to get different options, things that you will not see around, things that other people are not even selling, things that other people's minds haven't even gotten to. You are going to get them in this particular apps, and you can import them to come and sell. One good thing about these items is that they are always budget friendly, they are low cost, and they are also lightweighted items that you can actually import them, and their shipping costs will also be very low for you. You can start your own business on this kit essential. The next thing is going to be small electronics. Now, when you also go onto this 1688 Pinduoduo or Alibaba, these manufacturers on these platforms are constantly producing new things. They are constantly producing new electronic things that are going to make life a little bit easier. Okay, so these are the items that you can also go in for. If you're just starting, you don't have a lot of money, go in for small electronics. One example of this small electronics is electric nail cutters. I've recommended it in some of my videos some time back. I'm just giving you examples of these things, but once you search, you get unique items that nobody is even talking about, so that you can be able to leverage on the fact that it's not so popular to make a lot of profit. So the nail cutter, we have the electric nail cutter, which you don't really need to manually do it. All you have to do, just put your your nail there and is able to file your nail very, very beautifully. I've recommended it over here before. So that's one example of it. And recently I've realized something on 1688, on my timeline on 1688. I've realized that there's this new lash curler. It's electric, that you use to, to curl your lashes. It's also something that, is just out. Many people haven't really discovered about this item, right? These are some examples of small electronics that you can go in for. The next one is going to be jewelry business. Somebody will be like, Dorkie, jewelry business is everywhere. Now, let me tell you, there's no business that is new under the sun, okay? It only takes strategy and how you structure that business that you want to do. Now, one beautiful thing about this jewelry business is that they have countless designs. They have countless designs. All the work you have to do is to make sure that you are getting the quality ones that wouldn't fade. That is all. Once you get a supplier that has quality jewelries to supply you, this is a very, very good starter business that you can actually start with. And the shipping fee of jewelries is also very low. Now, let me compare you buying a blender to you buying a jewelry. Now, if you take just one box of 2-liter blender, you see the box that this blender can actually fit in. You can use it to pack like more than 100 pieces of jewelries. Yes, you can use it to pack like more than 100 pieces of jewelries. So you really have to sit yourself down and decide the type of jewelry you want to go in for, and decide the range of price. Since we are just starting and your capital is low, go in for those that are of quality, but yet the prices of this jewelry are also very low. Have you realized that you can see somebody having a particular jewelry and you don't really know exactly where you can go to find it? Yes, that's how good jewelry business is, because mostly the designs are countless and they are also mostly unique designs. The next on the list is going to be kitchen aids. Now, these are not necessarily, kitchen appliances, but they are things that support or makes the work in the kitchen a bit easier. One example of this kitchen aid is going to be knife sharpeners. Already, I've shared with you guys what this knife sharpeners actually did. These were things that I was just doing test bio, and this thing sold out very, very well, like on that same particular day. Please, I'm not saying go and get knife sharpeners. This thing I'm talking about, it has been a while. It's been a very long time, okay? But I'm just saying that knife sharpener is an example of kitchen aids. Another example of a kitchen aid can be these kitchen racks, okay? Not so big, but we have some racks that you can either keep your knives on, those kinds of kitchen aids. Those are also businesses that you can actually start if you are just a beginner and you don't really know exactly which business that you want to go into. This is also a very good business you can start. Next one we are going to be talking about is going to be phone accessories. When people hear of phone accessories, all what their mind takes them to is phone covers. But let me tell you, there are a lot of phone accessories yet to be discovered on these platforms. Go and discover them and start businesses on them. Almost everybody has a smartphone, and on the daily basis they are producing or manufacturing things that are going to make our use of these gadgets very, very easy and simple. So if you're just starting out and your capital is small, these phone accessories can help you. Now, you have been able to source for these items, or you have been able to figure out which items you are going to go in for. The fact that I've recommended these categories of items doesn't mean that immediately you buy them and come, you are going to get sold out. You can buy it and come and you get sold out. I can buy it and come and I will not sell. All depends on how I'm marketing it and how I am positioning the business. So do well to do a little bit of research on them. Once you figure out that particular thing that you want to go in for, just test buy in smaller bits. Come and try it with your market and see if it goes well for you. This brings us to the very end of this video. Like and share this video, and please subscribe to this channel. I'll be seeing my next video. It is bye bye.